Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. If you're here, you're either a watch fan or a Clive Cussler fan. Either way, today we're going to take a look at this, which I just got yesterday. It's the new Doxa Sub 300T Sharkhunter Clive Cussler edition. Let's take a look inside the box. All right, guys, so when you receive this is what you get, right? It looks like a book or a series of books in a little hardbound case. When you open it up, inside you're going to find, this is the actual case, which really looks like an old book. It carries the same motif as the watch, which I really like. And then when you open it up, things get interesting as well. Let me put this down on the table and I'll show you what we have inside here. All right, guys, so when we get into this, what do we have? So when you open the box, you've got, like you would expect, your serial number card. You've got a little book, which is basically your instructions for the watch, and a little history on Clive Cussler. And Numa carries the same motif as everything else. You've got this letter, which is from Clive's son, Dirk Cussler, as well as a little bit of data from the CEO of Doxa. And when we dig a little bit deeper, we've got the watch itself. Let's get that out and take a better look. And here she is, guys. I apologize for the lighting, but this is a wonderful Sub 300T Sharkhunter, note the black face, done in the same style as the original Clive Cussler tribute watch. Although the main difference is, instead of that yellow dial on the original, this has got the black one like a Sharkhunter. It's got the same aged look, which in my opinion, on this particular watch, looks fantastic. And this is one of only 93. And there's another video on YouTube that the gentleman said, hey, he requested a specific serial number. I tried the same thing, and I actually got the serial number that I wanted as well. I'm not going to go into the details there, but I was happy with that. Around the edge, it's a little bit hard to see, but it's got some of the model number information on there, and it says in honor of Clive Cussler. You've got the same thing with the red numerals in the date window for Clive's birthday. And then on the back, you've got this super cool engraving of all of the stuff that Numa actually found for real. So if you're a Clive Cussler fan, this is a great watch to have. So I've got some sketchy lighting here in my kitchen, but basically, here's a wrist roll. It's a very cool piece. So for comparison, here's my Sub 1200T next to the 300T. And really, aside from the fact that it's a slightly different watch, you can see on the professional 1200, the difference between the polished case and the aged case. Again, I think the aged case and bracelet look really good on the Sharkhunter with the black dial. I love my 1200. In fact, out of all of my watches, since I got this one, which was about a year ago, it gets more wrist time than anything else. Although I think this one is going to be a strong competitor for that #1 spot. I just love this watch. Hey, and one other thing I neglected to mention when I did the view inside the box is, in addition to the really cool aged beads of rice bracelet, you get in the box a very nice, and what feels like it's going to be very comfortable, rubber strap with the pins to go with it in that same diver's clasp, very similar adjustable diver's clasp, like we see on the bracelet that I showed you. I mean, this by itself is an extra couple of $100. So having that all together is really cool. I'm also convinced, I mean, just based on this styling, that this bracelet will work on my 1200 and any other Doxa I have that's that same case dimension. So it's nice to get that strap too. All right, so before I go, I want to talk a little bit about why I bought this. So again, big Doxa fan, always wanted the orange face, and I would love to have, you know, at some point an orange face black lung edition, but that's a different launch for me. I'm not going to go there right now. I was interested in the original Clive Cussler model, but I didn't like the yellow. And at first I was upset because I said, hey, if you're going to do a tribute, why not do an orange face tribute? And then after thinking about it for a while, I realized it's a tribute to the man, Clive Cussler, not a tribute to his character, Dirk Pitt. So I passed on that. But when this one came out, this just hit a chord for me. It looks great. I love the aging on it. You know, it looks worn, but for this one, it doesn't look fake to me. And it just checked all of the boxes, so I had to get it. It's not inexpensive. It was $3,250. But if you want one, I would buy one before you have to get it on the secondary market. And then finally, my only concern in buying this watch. So this is the second tribute that they've made. Right, the first one, God knows how many they made, but they made a lot. This is only 93 pieces, and that's because they made this one on what would have been his 93rd birthday. All good. My problem is if in another year or two they come out with yet another Clive tribute, and it's an orange face, and it looks cool, I'm gonna have a problem resisting. So in any case, guys, it's a great watch. I'll do a follow-up video in a couple of months after I've worn it for a bit and let you know how it goes. But if you're interested and you're a Doxa guy, I would strongly recommend taking a look at this. Thanks for watching. Drop any comments below. I'll respond to them when I can. And subscribe if you like my content. We'll see you soon.